at least TianChad here, so we're now going to see Wong. Yes, they're always busy at the phone.
What is it about Wong Productions that you think your audience love? Do you think your good looks has got anything to do with it? Because, 1 million subscribers can't be wrong.
That's an awkward question. I think you answer.
Well, I think it's just relatable on every level. The stories are relatable. I mean, it's stuff we talk about, I guess. But beyond that, the way the stories are made is also relatable because we make movies, films like this with those cameras like that. Anyone can do it, and I think that's what makes us interesting or fascinating to people.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That is all. I'm glad that the Wong weekends, that's a good example of how I feel like our personalities have kind of come out. Like we never expected to be in front of the camera so much. So a lot of the early videos, it wasn't so much about that, but now a lot of people want to see us in front of the camera too. So that's been very new, and we're trying our best to balance it, both being in front and behind.
What advice would you give kids who really want to do what you do but can't because of monetary income issues? Because Asian parents here, they're still quite traditional, and we come across a lot of kids who want to do something, but your parents are like, so many gay, you get what I mean? So what advice would you give those kids? How do they convince their parents?
Well, the parents are just looking out for the kids. They want the kids to do something that's stable so that their future is ensured. So the kids first should realize that. But secondly, it's almost like a sport or a hobby. I think a parent should expect that a kid will have hobbies and interests besides school. And if making videos is one of them, then I think it should be encouraged and nurtured. And it really doesn't come down to money, because you can make a film with your phone these days.
I think we should use our own examples that our my parents for sure were kind of oh, are you sure this is what you want to do this? We're very worried for those same reasons security. But the thing is that I showed her how hard we're working, how we're being resourceful and being creative to make ends meet without their help. And then now they see how hard we work and they actually say, okay, you're working too hard. You need to slow down. And I think it's up to the kids, or if these kids really want to do it, they need to prove to their parents if that's necessary. They have to prove to them, hey, this isn't just me taking the easy route. I just want to go do art or whatever. This is actually very serious, and if they're really serious and passionate about it, they'll find a way to show their parents, to show them how serious they are, that it is possible. Because there are ways to make a living off of this in different ways. So
just don't do it to be famous.
Yeah.
I think if we tried to do this to get famous, I don't think it would have worked out.
Yeah. So I guess the answer is there are ways to prove to the parents that this can be a job. I guess it might be in a different form or something, but being creative is definitely possible.
2017. 2017.
That's always an interesting question when we get asked that. Because if you asked us 5 years ago, YouTube barely even existed yet, and if you asked us then, we wouldn't even know about right now. So I think because YouTube or technology and new media is changing so much, it makes it almost impossible to have a plan, because it's for sure not going to stay the same, that path, because everything's changing so much. What we can say is we hope that we're still being creative, that we still have support, here in Malaysia. We hope that we can still be making things that people enjoy, and that's probably the only things that we can really guarantee that we're going to be doing. And everything that happens around it is kind of just up in the air. But we're going to keep working hard and try to do a good job.
Yeah, 5 years ago, we didn't think we'd be traveling in the U.S., let alone overseas. So it's really hard to say, but it's hard to ask, or hard to say what we hope to gain in 5 years, but we hope to keep what we've already established, I guess.
So among all the short films like from Wong Fu, which one is your personal favorite?
Which was our favorite video? That's like choosing children.
Strangers again?
You probably like
For you, yeah, your part easier.
I'm very proud of that one, but it's not like, I wouldn't say it's like, that's the thing, like, I like it for one reason, but then I like other videos for other reasons. Like, the Lainey video, I'm very proud of that one because we made it under such extreme conditions and we were able to, that's a huge accomplishment, so I'm very proud of that.
You can, how about this? You can name any video and I'll tell you why it's my favorite.
Okay, can I just say that the Lee Home video is being aired in the cinemas during the ad because Lee Home is doing a Sony Ericsson ambassadorship.
That's awesome.
So there is a clip of your video and I was watching, I was like, oh my god, that's Wong Fu!
That's so crazy. It's like,
It's in the cinemas.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's like, so I haven't seen it on TV yet. When I do, it's like, man,
You made that.
I remember the shots, like, on the day of, I remember the shots that we did for the Sony Ericsson. Like, we were very busy trying to finish the video, but the Sony people were there, and like, we have to get these shots in for the Sony Ericsson. We're like, alright, finally, we like stopped everything just to get to their shots.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
that's cool.
Okay, last question.
Okay, this is a bit personal, but with your busy schedule, and we know how hard work production is, where do you find time for relationships?
Relationships, I think if you want something enough, you'll find time. And the relationships, you know, they help motivate, and I think they help inspire. So it's like they work for each other. If that makes sense.
So
Yeah,
so are you both motivated now?
Are you both inspired?
Yeah.
That was good. That was pretty
I'm motivated by all the support we get.
Yes, I'm motivated as well.
Okay.
Motivation comes from all of us. Yeah.
Good answer.
Are you motivated?
Great answer. that was a
good
good
question.
answer. Yeah.
There's always time. There's always time for relationships. Yeah.
Okay.
There's always time.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you so much.